Mark my words. That's right. Mark my words. Mark the day I'm saying this. Mark the day that I'm recording this video. Today is 9/2/2015. It's 11:29 a.m. That is California time. And mark my words. Mark this video on your calendar, because you guys will see a bunch of crying on Reddit, on YouTube comments, on YouTube videos, on Twitch. Dark Souls 3 backstabs are going to be a problem if FromSoft leave those backstabs the way I seen them. Okay, so this is the deal, guys. Anyways, what is up? Well, I should do my normal intro. Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Alpha Bob Anobi, and I am coming at you guys with another video. And there's a jet there is about to go by. I'm gonna keep quiet so you guys can hear it. I swear I cannot never tell or see or hear those jets when I'm not recording, but as soon as I hit record, like, those jets just go by, or ambulance, or a lot of weird shit start happening. Maybe because I never pay attention to my background noise, so I just don't care when I'm not recording, because I'm not paying attention to any of the background noise. I really don't care. I have my headset on, I'm watching YouTube videos, or I'm just doing my thing, so I don't pay attention to them. I don't pay attention to weird noises. Anyways, so I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of Dark Souls 3 gameplay, and if FromSoft leaves those backstabs the way the instant backstabs, which I don't really care if they leave them or not, or if they remove them, whatever they want to do with them, I don't have a problem with. But like I said, mark my words, there's gonna be crying on Reddit, there's gonna be crying on YouTube comments, there's gonna be crying on freaking Twitch. At this point, I'm used to it. I'm used to the crying. I see it on my YouTube videos, I see it on Twitch comments, I seen it on Reddit, I seen it everywhere. The whole crying about the backstabs, I seen it everywhere, people. So I mean, I already know if those backstabs, if it stays the way I seen so far, the way the videos look and the way the backstab looks, instant backstab, there's going to be a lot of fucking crying. And for everybody that holds their shield up, like, you know how you tutelate and you hold your shield up, now when they kick, like if I kick you and guard break you, I can repost, like if it was a parry. So get ready and mark my words, mark this day on your calendars, mark the time, because when Dark Souls 3 comes out and all the crying begins, I am going to make a video again, and I am going to link you guys to this video, and I'm going to be like, I told you guys, I told you there's going to be a lot of crying if those backstabs stay that way. If the backstabs they stay the same way they work on PvE, from what I've seen so far, they're going to be a problem. Okay, so now I am going to explain to you guys why are they going to be a problem, and to who they are going to be a problem. In PvP, I'm not talking about PvE, I'm talking about PvP. In all the games, in every multiplayer game, not a single player, I was about to say a single player, I don't know why. In every multiplayer game, you have your 3 tiers of player, right? I'm gonna explain to you guys each tier, and this is my opinion, by the way. Like, you could have your own tier, you could make your own top 3 players, but this is my top 3 tier of players that I think of. This is the 3 different kind of players, or the 3 different kind of people that play the game. So okay, let's start with tier 3. Okay, on tier 3 you have your casual guy that will play Dark Souls after work for a couple of hours just to entertain himself. He'll do some invasions here or there, or he'll do PvE and go through the game and do some co-op and summon some phantoms, and that's your casual player that will do some PvP here and there, but he's not really dedicated to the game. He just does it to entertain himself, or forget about real world problems after work, forget about wind down from the hard day of work. That's tier 3. On your tier 2 you have your lazy player the one that plays the game a lot but doesn't want to spend the time to learn anything. He only does the research to look for OP builds. He's the guy that sits on those streams where like people are buffing or people are maxo level. He just doesn't care to improve his gameplay. He doesn't care to become any better at the game. He just wants to fucking wreck. He'll disconnect on you. Pretty much is your douchey player. If you win him, he'll get salty. If you go on a 1v1 with him, it's never his fault because he lost. It's someone else's fault, or like the build he was using, or let me change my build and I can win you. That's your tier 2 player, the one that never wants to accept that he's just too fucking lazy to learn how to play the game the proper way, or he's just too fucking lazy or too much of a tryhard to freaking use a normal build and go against people that have normal builds or tryhard builds. And it doesn't matter if you win or lose. The thing is that you're getting better at the game. You're trying to improve your gameplay style. Pretty much your tier 2 is your Havel's mom. 3 years after, they still fucking using the same build. Like their skills haven't improved. Maybe they got better at backstab fishing. Maybe they did that. So that's your tier 2 player, the tryhard, the one that sits on streams where people buff us with Sunlight Blade, Dark Moon Blade, Wrath of the Gods, the one that's looking for those streams or those YouTube videos to one-shot people, the one that wants to use all the cheap tactics, the one that is going to run away and freaking heal on you, you know, your typical douche that doesn't want to lose, that will disconnect on you, which I already said. Okay, and now let's talk about tier 1 players. Tier 1 players are the ones that love the game. They're really dedicated. They spend countless hours researching, making builds, testing things. They don't just sit there and expect for someone else to do the homework for them. They don't just sit there on OP streams. They're the ones that are testing things out. They're the ones that are going through the game. They're making builds. However they're making their builds, they're probably using cheating and whatever. However they're making their build, I really don't care. But it's the kind of players that I want to hang out with. It's the kind of players that I want to spend time with. It's the kind of players that I want to fight, because I'm going to learn something from it. That's the kind of player I am. I am the kind of player. I'm in tier 1, baby. Maybe I'm going to suck at the beginning, but I'm going to try my hardest to invest the time, you know. If you want that ass, you got to go get it. There's a saying in Spanish that goes, if you want fish, you got to wet your ass. If that makes any sense in English. Si quieres pescado, te tienes que mojar el culo. It means if you want fish, you gotta wet your ass. Pretty much you don't expect anyone to go and fish for you. You go and fucking grab the fish. If you want to eat good, you gotta put in the work, you know. If you want to be a good player, you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the time. You can't sit on streams trying to freaking be OP or watching someone. Like, what do you get out of watching someone one-shotting someone? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I cannot sit there and watch a Havel's mom fish for a BS. Like, I don't. I guess because I don't do it, I don't understand why people sit there on streams and watch Havel's moms like 300 soul level. I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, if I see a stream, like if I'm going through the Dark Souls stream, right, like Dark Souls 1 stream, and I see the, like, you know how you have your thumbnail and then updates every so often, and I see that it's a Havel's mom, nah, no, I just can't. I can't sit there and watch a Havel's mom. Like, what am I learning out of that? You see, tier 1 players, they always want to learn something. In every fight, they want to take something out of it. And your tier 1 players are the ones that invade the forest. You know, they're the ones that put in the work. They're the ones that put in the effort to invade the forest, go against those 3v1s, and try to get better at the game. That's how you get better at the game, by invading the forest. When I started invading the forest, I didn't win. I was getting my ass kicked. I was losing every fucking fight. But when I started winning, it felt so good. It felt so good to be from those tier 1 players that just can be, you know, a lot of blue phantoms invade the forest. They don't run away. They just go. They already know they're going to get ganked. Like, it's already in your mindset. Like, you already know where you're going for. When I invade the forest, I don't go and hide. I don't try to do any kind of tricks. I know there's some blue phantoms that do that. They go and hide. They put on the fog ring and they try to be like sneaky. That's some Japanese players for you. But for the most part, a lot of the blue phantoms, yes, you have your Havel's mom here and there. I can't blame the Havel's moms invading the forest. Fuck, you're going against 2v1s most of the time. I cannot blame the Havel's mom. I could blame the Havel's mom for having 1v1. Anyways, we're not gonna get on the Havel's mom whole train because people get really upset. I have a lot of enemies on Twitch because I don't like the Havel's mom, because they can't respect my opinion that I don't respect you if you use a Havel's mom build. I have zero respect for you. People think that I'm very judgmental and like blah 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 blah. Dude, like, I never said don't use a Havel's mom build. Those words never came out of my mouth. Like, use it by all means. You're free to do whatever you want. I am going to call you a tryhard. I am going to call you a Havel's mom. Hey, I never said for you not to use. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here because of the Havel's mom. But getting back to the whole tier 1 players. The tier 1 players are the ones that want to improve the gameplay. They want to play better. They want to take something out of every fight. They want to learn something of the game, about the game. Your tier 1 players are the ones that are going to know poise breaks. You know, the not the cheapest tactics, but like tactical. They're tactical. They're going to go against your 2v1s, because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm going to talk about this in a different video. I don't want to freaking say it on the video because I know of someone that comes to my videos and fucking if I say something or I have an idea, or he goes to my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, he goes to my stream, and if I have an idea, next thing you know, he fucking has that video of my idea on his channel. So I gotta watch out I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna say he's copying me, because nobody fucking is copying anybody. The copying doesn't exist, in my opinion. It really doesn't exist, because I think we all copy everybody. Like, I copy some other uploaders, but when I copy someone, I try to improve on their idea. Like, I don't just rip their fucking idea and put it on my channel. I try to improve it. Like, if I'm gonna copy someone, I'm gonna improve upon that. You guys know what I mean? Like, Samsung copies Apple all the time, but what do? Samsung tries to improve on that idea. Apple copies Samsung all the time, but Apple tries to improve on that idea. That's the whole fucking concept of copying someone. If you're just gonna rip someone's video and put it on your channel, and that's retarded. So I do not believe on the copying, on the art of copying. Like, nobody has copied me. Like, maybe I mentioned an idea and this other person makes it into a better idea. I don't have a problem with that. You're innovating on someone else's idea, which is that's how the world works. The real world works like that. People copy off each other all the time. Anyways, guys, I think I have ranted enough. I just wanted to make this video because I know that the backstabs, if the same backstabs are on PvP, the ones that I seen on PvE, they're going to be a problem. You guys already know who the top tier players are. I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribed to them on YouTube. Yami Tamashi, I don't know how to spell his name. I don't know how to pronounce it either. No, I know how to spell it. Yeah, Y-A-M-I. Yeah, I'll put a link of his channel on my description. Also, Mari's Brigade. He's a top player. That's the only two people that I can think of right now. Yami Tamashi and freaking Mari's Brigade. They're both good players. They're your top tier players. Mari's Brigade always wants to improve his gameplay. He always wants to do better. He always has tips and tricks. You guys already know who the top tier players are. I mean, when you see them fight, or when you see them on Twitch and they're live streaming, you're like, that's a good player. Or when you invade the forest and they just completely fucking destroy the gankers, you're like, that's your top tier player. Like, that's the guy that puts in the work, the effort, the time. He wants to improve his gameplay. He doesn't want to be cheap, and he's just good. He fucking plays the game a lot. That's another thing. A lot of people ask me, how do you become good at Dark Souls? You gotta fucking play the game a lot, guys. Like, that's the big secret. That's my biggest secret. Play the game a lot and you're gonna become good. Any game, you like Call of Duty, play it a lot. Just play it a lot, and you're gonna become good. When I got better at Dark Souls, I was a scrub with Dark Souls. When I got better is when I used to live stream it for 18 hours a day for like 6 months, every day. That's when I became better at the game. That's when I understood the game. That's when, the more you play a game, the more you get to know a game on a personal level. See, Dark Souls, I know Dark Souls 1 in a personal level. What do I mean by in a personal level? I mean by like I know the toggle. I know the poise breaks. I know a lot of the poise breaks. I look at your build. I switch my weapons. I know how to fight you. I know what I'm gonna do. If you have a cheap build, I'm gonna give you a cheap build back. You know, you have a fucking spear, I'm gonna give you a spear. You're poking me with a rapier behind your shield, I'm gonna give you a spear. Get the fuck away from me. Don't come near me. I'm gonna give you red tearstone ring when you put me in low HP. Anyways, guys, I should probably make a whole separate video talking about that. That one person is going to fucking go make a video of that. God damn it, Alpha! You better send me money if you're monetizing those videos, dude. You better start paying me for these ideas. Okay, they're not free. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for checking out the channel. You guys do take care. You guys know I'm fucking joking about the whole my idea, blah blah blah, copying and shit. You guys stay sexy, don't do anything bad, and as always, take care. And Alpha Papa Novi shall see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.